rap females, and they starting to hot girl some of this. They looking at these episodes of these women, and I think they're looking at it like a lot of these episodes push females to chase this and chase that. Absolutely. So as men, we kind of be, I guess I could say dumb. I'm gonna keep it 100. That's true. We'll kind of be like, okay, I know what you want, so if I get what you want, that means I can get you. That's it. So there's really no standard for the good woman to the good man. It's kind of like we're playing off each other. Correct. You want this guy to have this car, to be this well known, and we want that girl to just be so bad that really when we come to the table, neither one has nothing really to offer. Keep it 100. Or if they do, they're shading that by the law of attraction. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of one of them give or takes that you got to figure out what it is you want. You got to set a plan, go after it. For the females, you know, have some standards about yourself. Absolutely. We gonna treat you like a hoe and a bitch if that's what you present yourself. Absolutely. And for the fellas, oh man, this girl only want me for my money. Well, if that's all you flashing, then what you think? So maybe both sides gotta hold something back for the other to try to learn it, reach for it, you know, take it if that's what you want. So it just come, I think, a middle ground between the two. That's true. That's very true. What you feel about that? Like that's real. That's qualities in a good. You done hit it out in a woman. Like what do you feel like that needs to be? Like what does it look like for you? What does that look like for Preston? It's hard to back up what Ray said. He said everything on the head. That's real. But the thing is, what Preston look for, you know, honesty, communication, foundation, just things on, let me know, I want to learn you. Come on. I need to learn you and you need to learn me. Like all this material stuff come and go. Now, if you, like them vows, 'cause I said them vows once before, I was married when I was 20 years old. I didn't take them serious. But when you look at them now, them, like you said, you know, sickness and health, you know, poor, rich, you know, things like you gonna hit trials and tribulations in your life. And like Ray said, they gonna come. Now my man Ray said, if you flashing money, and that's who you bring around, but then now that's who you attract, and that money gone or you fall off, they gone. I need a woman who, I ain't saying I'm gonna speak on it, I'm gonna fall off, but if something hit a little rocky, baby, I need you by my side. Not behind me, but by my side, and vice versa. If you got a little patch or anything, let's talk this. I feel as in a relationship, the patience and the communication, let's work everything out. It's gonna be troubles that come, and I think a lot of people think these days that the world's supposed to be perfect. That's what it is. And that's the fairy tale. Because that's what we see. That's what we see. But man, it's gonna be times when you argue, you gonna have a disagreement. It's gonna be a little trouble come your way. But if you got your mate and your best friend, and that's your foundation you to build, y'all can fight through anything. Even the Bible said trials and tribulations come. Come on, but he ain't saying it ain't gonna come, but he'll get you through it. Come on. And as the you know, you got your backbone with each other, y'all can fight through anything. Anything. But a lot of people, they see a little trouble. I gotta go. That's the biggest part. I gotta get up out of here. Jump ship quick. You said a word right there, foundation. How many people are really building that foundation nowadays? Very few. There's no such thing as foundation. You say foundation to somebody, they look at you crazy. Yeah. Because the foundation is the trouble. You need that. You need man. Say that again, right? That's why. So when Ray was here the last time, he was talking about how long he's been in a relationship and whether you're married or not. Sometimes we get caught up on those titles, but does that mean that what you've been through is not just as important? Right. Thank you. With somebody with the title, when you're seriously doing it. Listen, people need to be quiet and let people live a life that they choose. That's it. That's the worst thing. Because people need, seriously, like that's not for me to judge. I can't. I used to be one of those people, but then I got married because people was telling me, oh, you gotta get married, and then I did it, and I was like, this ain't right. This ain't it. That's something that the two people in a relationship come to on their own. Some people need that title, some don't.
And I think that it's okay to fall back and not put my intentions on what other people should be doing. Like, it's not it.
And the thing is, when you meet somebody, you have to separate. You know, you with that person, separate the world from it. Don't let the world dictate your relationship. Don't let them, because the world gonna come with all kinds of. They gonna come with all kinds of. Oh, you should be doing this by then. Like, no, this is hard.
Like Corey said, who told you?
Who told you this? Right? Who told you this? Right? Ain't no blueprint to this love life.
But who wants that cliche love story anyway?
Listen,
my story is my own. I'm just saying. So what about again? We were talking about accountability, like chime in on seriously. Like, I want my ladies to do a real quick check-in on what they've done, studied, read, researched, looked at about being a wife.
Yeah, I would love to hear that. Matter of fact, comment below. If y'all watching this, comment below. What are the steps that y'all take to make sure that you're being held accountable and just,
how do you prepare to yourself, as I said before in the previous episode, being your best self? What are you doing to prepare to bring yourself to this man you're asking for?
Because it's so
king. Like, what does that really look like for you? Like, I mean, seriously, because I see women get all these hella degrees and all this other stuff, but like,
and we spend all this time like putting in our mind what the perfect mate is, but are we working on being the perfect mate for somebody? So you got to put in that work.
I want to call it, because a lot of times people be wondering like that something didn't go right, but you look at this person. Usually, who's ever around you is a reflection of
you. Absolutely.
So accountability is a huge thing, even when it comes to your spouse. So. We grow. Can we grow with these people? I mean, seriously, I want to really have these women really chime in about asking for these kings, praying for these kings, and then when they get them, what they do with them.
That's right.
They're
wasting. Vice versa, same thing with men. We'll run into a queen and we'll waste their time.
We just posted something about the men that show up to. Dang, I just sent that to you.
But we
share so much stuff.
Share so much stuff. But hold on, I'm not gonna lie. Let's just go ahead and switch gears.
This one. A weak man can't love a strong woman.
Yes.
So it's pretty much as a weak man can't love a strong woman, he won't know what to do with her.
Yeah.
So have you guys ever felt like you had to rise to the challenge of the woman that you're with? Has she ever challenged you to be a better man?
Yeah.
Go ahead. You go first. I haven't been. I know I have dated some women who I could have, I seen some potential as being, as you want to call it, wifey potential.
Okay.
But back in the day, I will say, out of the 2 or 3 of them, I was not mature and mentally prepared on my end.
Okay.
So at the same time, I will say that I did probably waste their time. And
so at that point in time, you didn't know what to do with it.
I didn't know what to do with it.
Okay.
I didn't. I mean, you know what to do, but I didn't.
You wasn't ready to.
I wasn't ready to do it because I still felt like I had things in my life that I need to work on. I wasn't at that point in my life to actually be somebody's husband. And the funny part is I've been married once, and in hindsight, I definitely wasn't ready at that time.
I know that.
I'm sure at that time you probably just did because you thought it was the honorable. Was your daughter born?
No, it wasn't my daughter. No, it was more the fact of me. I would say that's just my personality. Somebody tell me I shouldn't do something or couldn't do it, I just did it. I was stubborn, I was 20 years old when I got married. It was just off impulse.
Okay.
And even me and her even agreed to this day that we wasn't ready. We was too young. It was pressure. She put pressure on me, family and things like that.
And sometimes you don't know it until you jump into the water and be like,
this ain't what you don't want is so important. It's sometimes more important to know what you do want.
Absolutely.
It is.
Absolutely.
It is.
Absolutely. So but now I'm not saying it was all bad, but in hindsight,
it made you who you are.
I should have waited.
But it made you who you are. You appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Again, you know what to look for.
Absolutely. That's why I haven't jumped back into marriage yet, because I know what I want. I know what I can bring to the table.
Speaking of, because you posted something real interesting.
Right. Before we go to that, I want to hear y'all say, what you
Yes.
I mean, re-ask that question.
Ready? Are you ready?
Re-ask the question. So what was the question? So
a weak man can't love a strong woman. He won't know what to do with her. So do you feel like all the times in your life you really showed up You know, like, has a woman ever challenged you to be a better me?
I don't know if she challenged like that, if you want to put it that perspective, but you know what you want. So what you want, you'll be like, you'll rise to the occasion.
Exactly.
I love that.
Yes, rise to the.
I mean, if you like what you like, you go chase it anyway.
Absolutely.
Right? You know, I ain't trying to, you go chase the cat, so it's like, so it's like,
no pun intended.
If a woman is out there and you like what you like, if you really want her, you go chase her. Mm-hmm. Now, I ain't gonna say you go chase forever, but it will make you up your game a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, because you'll know, like, okay, I know what she want out of me, so I gotta either match my potential or match her potential of me.
Right.
One of them gotta happen, and most of the time, you go match your potential. Your potential will get matched automatically, all because you chasing her.
Yeah.
Right. You know. So I mean, have I actually done? Yeah, I've done that. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like even with my relationship I'm in now, when we first started, I still kind of had that mentality of I'm gonna move how I move and I'm gonna look out for you. But after a while, you start seeing like, okay, this person bring a little bit more value, so I gotta bring more value. Yeah. And if I look at from where I started then to now. Totally different.
Yeah, challenging your people to grow in ways is the most, like, it's really a challenging thing.
Even something simple as like dates, having date nights. I used to think like, we good. What we need a date night for? And then as I got older, it was kind of like, nah, that shit is important.
No, that's important.
That's important.
You did it's so cliche, but like they say, the stuff that you did to get her.
But it's really the more simple. The more I guess you could say positive. I think a lot of times we'll think too deep into it.
And that's what it is.
She want this, she want to have this, and sometimes it's not even that.
She just want to be spoiled today.
It be simple stuff. But I feel like that is good qualities of a good mate though, because that's what y'all, if you sitting up here, you want to act, you thinking ahead of the game. Sometimes y'all be a little overzealous for some things, but I think it's cute. I love that.
Your mate has to challenge you.
Yeah.
But
vice versa, man or woman. Like it has to give you something to either rise to the occasion or just keep you on your toes.
Yeah. And that's what I was telling you when you asked, like when you had brought that up, because what the thing was, it was saying that, like she said, weak men can't love strong women. He won't know what to do with her. But I believe that that's the same thing with women. A lot of us women, if we are weak, we will not know what to do with a strong man.
It's a lot of work to deal with these kings.
It's a lot. It definitely takes a lot of work.
On both ends. You have to be ready to really challenge them, because what they believe is what they believe, but they believe it for a reason. They're made to lead. So to challenge them and to really like get them to listen to you is not to meet you with the same energy. I can't do that. I'm not a man. I have to find a way to do that in a way you understand. But I had to learn that too.
Me and Daniel, we have these conversations. Like I even have personal experience with that. Like even now in my relationship that I am with my husband, like I had to realize, like she said, it takes a special type of woman to deal with a man with those quote unquote king qualities. It does take a lot. As a woman, you have to be, first of all, you got to be secure in your spot. If you are not secure in that, like if you're not built for it, it's gonna hurt.
Move to the side.
Yes, absolutely. I can speak from experience. I've had moments where I'm like, okay, where do I fit into all this? Like he's moving at such this pace. And it's like I'm moving, but I'm not moving at his pace. So what is it? Where do I stand in that? You know what I'm saying? And so you have to understand. You have to really understand your value in that.
And that's me understanding your value. And so I'm really trying to come with in the way I can and figure out what that way looks like. Because you're really looking to just add to this person, but you're really trying to figure out what that looks like. These are the things that make us who we are. Like, I can't be a man. I don't understand what that looks like, but I understand what I feel.
We'll never know.
I understand what it feels like to give this person what I can give them and how they react to it.
Exactly.
But I think that there's a lot of people not comfortable with being okay with what they just can give. And understanding that that's just what that person needs. You don't have to. They'll tell being okay with communicating with people and telling them if something else you need, you just need to say it.
Exactly.
We all this can be solved with heart to heart, like just kind of like Preston was saying, communication.
Period.
Yeah. If I can't tell you these things, then why are we even bothered?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Even if as we grow through them, I'm gonna still tell you. Even through my, I kind of went through a few things in these past couple months. If I need to tell you, I'm not.
Yeah.
I need a moment.
I need a moment.
I say it right all out. But even communicating.
That's my favorite thing to say.
Because
I need a moment.
These kids will challenge you and they be talking to you and they be expecting you to come in like,
sir, I don't need a moment. Do you understand this?
Yeah, they be challenging you and I can even I just need a moment.
Yeah, that's true, because when you ask a woman like, man, I need you to make a decision, what we doing? And I swear every girl be like, all right, I gotta get back with you. They're not expecting that a man asks something like that.
No, they're not.
They thinking that they're gonna take the role and take the lead on the whole pace. But when a man actually put pressure on a woman, women be like, oh, well, I need a moment to think about it.
Yeah,
I ain't see that coming.
I don't think we too good with pressure. Which is so crazy because we will put all the pressure. We will put all the pressure on the man, but then we'll turn around and be like, nigga, don't test me. I said, wait. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and we chat like that.
We need to, and it's so uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable space,
But isn't so wrong for a person to love you so much they ask you to grow?
Nah, it's not that. That's what you
in
want.
that place should they leave you there or take you with them?
That's what you want.
Love is ... People, these standards and things that we live by, what people tell us how, no, that doesn't work.
That's
the person that speaks life into you, that actually grows, the person that really cares about you. The person that don't give a shit about you is seriously gonna let you just do whatever.
Exactly. So
if they asking you to grow, they challenging you. So I'm rise for the occasion. There's little money over here.
Good money.
Good money over here. Rise for the occasion.
Trademark it. But look, we're gonna go ahead and jump into this. Preston, first of all, this whole show gonna be about your posts.
Oh my God.
We can make a show literally off of what the hell you post.
That's gonna be lit then.
But I just happen to be scrolling one day.
Please. Look.
And the question of, do you agree with polygamy?
Oh.
So let's just
scared.
Should you read this?
Should you read this? No, let him read his work.
Read your word.
Read your word.
Hold on, from the beginning, as I catch this flight back home.
Yeah, keep on. Okay, so
this is deposition right now.
So I was traveling back from, where was I coming from? How was this?
Yeah, please. Give us the story.
I was coming back from Vegas. And, my girl, at the time, she was out there with me and everything, and we was talking, and she knows how I feel about polygamy. I'm very open to the idea of polygamy. I really am. And it's more the fact than just, it's not a threesome. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
My thing is actually having people on the same page, even if you have multiple women. And polygamy can't go the other way when a woman has multiple men, but I'm not with that. But,
okay,
so you can write that down. Yeah, I need two women. I need 2 or 3 women. I was kind of, throw a little bait out there. Threw a little bait, with a little fish. And, I was just joking around. I was like, the one woman thing out of my 35 years has worked for me.
Okay.
Maybe I need a couple of women in my life. A couple of wives on the right. So that's what that came about. I'm not saying it is a must or a requirement. I'm just saying I am very open to it.
Okay, well we seriously need to add into there what he said. I'm trying to see what 2 women trying to be in this lifestyle. We can have a big ass house. Businesses, create memories.
Absolutely.
I'll pay all the bills.
Yeah,
just need the home taken care of. That one girlfriend thing ain't it.
That's right.
So what does home taken care of even look like?
So tell you, if you got the big house, if you the man of the house, and that's the thing that I feel that relationships has got away from is, just roles. The roles of a man, and the roles of a woman. Now, I'm not saying that women can't go out and work. I'm not saying women can't make their own money. What I'm saying is I'm putting more on the aspect of the man. The man should be the provider. The man should be the protector. The man should do it all.
Okay.
The man should be the one paying all the bills in that house.
Okay.
That's I don't believe in that. When I'm seeing posts, people talking about splitting 50-50. I'm like, what is this 50-50 stuff? I don't know what that's about.
Okay.
I'm a firm believer of if you want to be a man and to marry a woman and take on a family.
It must be a Gary thing, because I don't.
It must be a who?
I said a Gary
what?
thing. Ain't no ring.
Yeah, so it's just that I feel a man should be able to provide for his whole family.
Okay.
So it's more the fact of when I say the roles, I think a lot of men could be boys. A lot of boys out there think, oh, I need my woman to help me out with this.
Okay,
and all that.
I'm just gonna interject real quick because I get that what you're saying, but in order for home to be taken care of, to be secure and that type of thing, your woman really can't be. She still has a certain level what she has to. What's to be a standard for her? Because if you're taking care of all this and not worrying at the end of the day about anything and paying it, she on her end has to make sure you don't worry about anything, right?
Absolutely. But the thing is, now what are you saying worry about? What are we worrying about? If I go to work, if I make a good salary, and I'm just speaking on myself, if I make a good salary and I got enough to take care of the home, the bills, and I guess I feel, I'm not saying that she has to be the ideal housewife. I want you to clean every day, cook every day, none of that. My thing is, I'll elaborate on this. My ideal woman or wife, she doesn't have to work. She can work.
Okay.
It's not mandatory work.
Okay.
And the other thing is, when I say, if I'm not working and I come home and I want a hot meal, I don't care if it's Popeyes.
Okay.
Or a 6-piece of Harris.
Okay, so he said, I ain't picking you.
I would be wanted out. At first, I thought that was really ridiculous, but I don't. If you don't worry about nothing, why should you worry about what you're eating?
Thank you.
It's okay.
That's why I said,
I'll go get you some. True story. I forgot to get my husband some food one time. I went across town to get some food, and I forgot his. Like I just didn't order. I even phoned a friend. He didn't answer his phone. Nothing. I just got this food, and I came. He was so devastated. I didn't bring me anything.
It's devastating.
I drove back across town.
And
got his food. I don't worry about nothing, so I just really like that's the thing.
That's why I said let me elaborate. I'm not saying you gotta be slaving on a hot stove every day. I'm not saying that you gotta just be this slave to the house. My thing is, let me worry about the money and the bills.
Okay.
You just take care of the household and the kids. Let's help that. Let's work that role.
We all have
the roles and helping. And I'm not saying, like I said, I'm simple.
Yeah.
You can be like, baby, look, I don't feel like cooking today. Yeah, most men are.
Most men
very much
us as women, we complicate. We really do complicate. I've learned that in my 31 years is we as women complicate shit like
for no reason.
Yeah, for no reason.
And it's crazy. I second that, but I literally have a little group on Facebook. I had to post. Just because you have these emotions, but that doesn't mean they're always true.
Yeah.
Give yourself some time to work past your emotions because we're just emotional creatures.
Absolutely.
We're made for that. We're made like that for a reason, though. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, sometimes it means we have to work past those things to become, to actually get to where we need to get to. Yep. Like it's all about the training. Even as men, he didn't just pop up this way. He figured there was a system to understanding what that looks like.
Life experience is the best wisdom.
So what I'm just trying to understand then, if you could find you one woman to do that, then what's the second woman for?
I mean, she could join in with it.
That's what we were all saying. And my thing is, this is when it jump in the inboxes as he has no relationship status on Facebook.
Wait,
so what does that mean?
So
if you don't have one, how you have two?
I mean, you can.
But what's the second one for?
Okay, so this is the thing.
So it's a person, a girlfriend or a wife.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out.
It could be just two girlfriends.
Do they come together as a package? Are they separate?
So one's there to cook and one's there to clean.
Or whatever they want to do that day.
It's just the more the merrier.
That's it.
And what it is, one go give you something the other don't.
That's correct.
I'm just trying to help you out.
Get them out. Throw them a fishing rod. Throw them a raft.
My thing is, I know a lot of people is against it. My thing is that
are they against it or not understanding it?
I think both.
Yes, both.
Because when you say polygamy, a lot of women think like, oh man, he just want to sex. There you go. You want to do sex. Now, even on that post, did I mention anything about sex?
No, you didn't though.
And big ass house.
I said big house.
Big ass house.
Businesses, great memories. I take care of the bills. Y'all, hey, one want to do some laundry this day, another one cook.
What those memories are.
Now I will say, I actually have a friend that is married, and I mean, and they're in a pretty they're in a really good, healthy relationship. And she even brought it up one time. She was like, "I'm not gonna lie, if me and my husband could find like another woman to come into the household, like she was very open. She was open. She was like, this is the
she
woman.
Like that's less work for me.
No, and that's exactly how she broke it down. And the way she broke it down to me, I was like, I could understand that, because I'm not gonna lie. Am I built for a polygamy life? Hell,
I was just about to ask.
No, just don't tell me.
Donnie, you ain't with it?
I'll just pass.
So this is my answer.
I'm a Scorpio.
This is my answer to polygamy.
Yeah.
Just don't tell me.
Me personally, I don't want no other woman. And I'm saying that in the fact of, it's already hard enough to deal with one.
That's not
so it's like, for me to try to balance out another one, I don't even want that.
That's two PMSs. You got one this week and one next week.
I'm not
my husband quote unquote says you're only nice 2 weeks out the month.
So I'm not against it. Like, if that's what you want to do, that's
your life.
But me, man, fuck no.
Yeah.
It's already bad enough to this and that. All right, I'm gonna deal with you,
but two times,
not two of them.
And
then most of the time with polygamy, you gotta give the second one the same one you get a first.
So like,
you buy the car for this one, you get a car for that one.
Yeah.
I ain't doing all that shit.
You over here looking like Oprah.
Once I give one the car, the next car will be mine. I don't know if you want to, on some dating stuff. I don't know if you want an RTA pass. I don't know if you want.
Y'all know about that.
I don't know if you want Uber Express. I don't know what it is you want.
You gotta pay for the
what I'm saying?
transfer.
I'm all up for it if that's what you want. But me personally, I don't want to deal with no. Nah.
And that's the thing is everybody has their own take on it.
Definitely.
And I don't. And I'm not knocking nobody.
Can rise to the challenge of two black women.
Two black queens.
A lot of people go into it looking at it as like a business move. Instead we have this household to obtain more. The more the merrier.
It depends on how everybody looks at different things.
That can make it fail as well, because when you go into relationships, you should not, in my opinion, I feel a lot of people that think of business going to a relationship, it fails. Yeah. Because if you're making everything a business-ship instead of a partnership, it makes it wrong. So if you think of polygamy as a business, it most likely ain't gonna work. I want everything. Now, this, like I said, it's a fantasy way out there, and I did quite a few fantasies in my life.
We were just watching Sister Roger goes. It was like the two take both of you guys to the park. I was like, that's my dad's fantasy.
Yes.
I mean, look at my man hang with Mr. Cooper. He had the two women. He was good.
But they were the Black Threes company for us. They were the Black Threes company.
The Black Threes company. So the thing is, I feel if I had it my way, if I can dictate the whole situation, I feel it would work. As far as who I can pick, as long as they don't get emotional about each other, which is tough. Like y'all said earlier, women are emotional creatures. And people just can't handle it. So
I don't compete.
How you feel about it, Danya? How you feel about the polygamy?
I don't compete. So I don't think that works in my favor.
So it's not gonna work for you?
No, just don't tell me, because I know it. The moment I feel like literally somebody gets more than me, then it's a wrap. Nobody gets more than me. I'm gonna be
honest with you. Yeah, like I said, that life ain't for me. Like, I'm very possessive. I'm not about to sit up here. I used to, try to that's a jacked up trait. No, some shit is just in your DNA. I'm not sharing shit. I don't share my food. And I don't share my man.
Neither do I.
Forget that. No. Like Ray Sean said, because if you sit up here and you buy this bitch a car, no.
Mine gotta be fucking 10 times
better. Like, I'm not doing that.
I think the polygamy might be more acceptable on the man's role. We'll look at that kind of like, we good. This is us. I think women, y'all ain't dealing with that shit.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I just can't. And plus, not only that, and then on top of that, it's morals for me. Everybody got different morals. I'm not knocking nobody's morals, but I'm traditional in the sense of I really do believe that a man and a woman, that's something sacred that should be just between them. Like, once you start introducing other people,
I don't say that.
But this is just me. My my morals won't allow me. I feel like that's a certain type of partnership that it's just gonna be me and my man. Like, we not about to sit up here and be doing all this extra stuff. And then, cause then I be wondering, then people be having like kids with it, and then it's like you bring your kids in. It's a lot.
It is. It can be a lot. Yeah. I just feel like sometimes, I mean, what we don't always understand, we tend to condemn. And I feel like people.
And I'm not condemning. And that's not to condemn. I'm not condemning nobody.
It's just not a thing.
It's a preference. It's a preference. Some people prefer chicken over beef. It's just a preference.
Yeah. It's just not.
So if there's two gorgeous women out there listening to
okay, I'm done.
Look up.
I think there was some in there. I think there was something.
Let me sell myself real quick. Great father, great career. You know what I'm saying?
That posted in there that did actually.
Oh yeah, it was a couple.
It was a couple friendships. It was like a part. I was shocked to see it. They were really open with it. There was a man and it was a friend. And one was in the front, one was in the back, and I'm like, oh.
We're in 2020 now, so things are just
anything goes.
At the end of the day, it's not what I want to, but it was refreshing to see people living their truth and light and not be afraid to say it. And that's what you rock with. I will rock with you 10 times harder. If you like it, I love it.
Well, listen, if any ladies out there are interested, we'll have Preston's information in the box below. Hit him up.
Best friend.
Like Curry out there.
Dunham on Facebook.
Yeah, he uses his full name. He doesn't even hide it.
Right.
Yeah, he doesn't let you know. You know, he let you know.
Hit him with the big head saying that I don't want is enough. Goddamn.
Yeah, I don't hop in my DM. I ain't worried about no trouble. I ain't dealing with your ass. Don't try to look for equal opportunity. You gonna be so mad. You gonna be so mad.
He's in a whole relationship. Like I don't.
He said if you come this way, it's just gonna strictly be for entertainment because that's about all you get.
Oh, but you brought up a good point, Preston. You said that you would, if you did do it, you would prefer 2 women, but you wouldn't do 2 dudes in it. Why is that?
What benefit am I getting out of it?
Yeah, exactly. I feel you on that.
I'm good.
But why do men think like that? Like, why is
Next question.
No. I want to really bring this out. If Ray said he don't want to deal with one, so if you got another one that seriously takes half of that time and most of the time that you don't want to deal with her, somebody else, and you get the happy her, what's the problem?
Yeah.
Nigga, you get your ass on.
Exactly.
So you have that lady.
Double standards in
territorial.
No, it's not double standard. It's not double standard. That's just saying it's just not me.
Yeah, I feel it's just not for you.
Yeah, it's not for me.
It's like having a threesome. I ain't no other nigga. I ain't get your ass out.
Right. Get out of here,
That's what about the day.
But that's like you want to bring in, one of your homegirls. I get to choose. Hey.
Wow.
It works fantastic.
And another dude, what he gonna do?
But why is that though? Like, why is it so acceptable for like it to be like 2 women and a dude? But it's
acceptable on both ends. It just depends on who you talking to.
Well, most men.
I've
not heard a man yet say I would be okay with my wife and a boyfriend.
I ain't real.
Entanglements.
I think what it is, like as men, I think we very egotistical. So what's ours is ours. And I'm not saying y'all don't feel the same way, but it's almost like cheating, right? Mm-hmm. You could look at it as like, once somebody else get up inside your girl, I don't want you no more. It's like you done already. And
I love that you say that because that brings us back to this, like to be wife training, like to understand what it is to be a wife, and to understand that although we are as women are made to forgive, which means we can't forgive a man if he makes a mistake or he has an indiscretion. For sure. But on their end, once you're like somebody else has touched you in that way, they don't look at you the same, and it's a harsh reality. I'm not a savage. I am a woman. Absolutely. And I understand that being a woman means I have to care for these men's feelings properly, and I can't just do whatever.
Because a lot of times when a woman cheats, and I say all the time, you got the savages out there. I deal with them a lot. But the emotion.
It's emotional.
So once when a woman starts cheating. And I said, I've dealt with married women with boyfriends, the whole nine, but they all came to me and said, well, I'm lacking and he's not doing this. We on our way out.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times it's emotional. So a lot of guys, they can't. The guys will go and cheat. Yeah. It's just a physical thing.
And it just
and guys will know, even if a guy who's cheating and his woman goes and steps out one time, he knows. Now he won't admit it. Yeah. But he knows. Man, you emotionally gone already. Yep. That's what hurts the worst. Mm-hmm. That's what hurts the worst. So that's why a lot of men can't handle that.
Absolutely.
You know, so yeah.
Yeah. No, that makes perfect sense. Well, listen here, y'all. Y'all have outdone yourself on that. I'm telling you. So before we end, well, any last comments, anything? Because we about to go ahead and jump into a game right quick before we let y'all go. Okay. So that's our tradition. We always end with a game. So we doing something new on y'all. So have y'all ever played the 5-second rule?
Nah, never.
Okay. So all the 5-second rule is we're gonna throw some scenarios at you, and you have to name 3 things off the top of your head in 5 seconds.
Quick.
In 5 seconds. So it's quick. So what we gonna do? We gonna do teams. So what we might as well just split it down the middle. This is my teammate, and I already know we
dating over here.
We got dating over here.
All day, every day. All day. I read my city.
Whatever. Y'all might got Mike and all of them, Mike Jackson, and but you know what I'm saying? The real history, the real OGs come from Dayton.
I don't know anyone from Dayton, but you guys.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's okay. They're great.
Absolutely. So let's get it. So we get them 5 seconds. So what we just gonna set like a timer on the phone real quick? I mean, I just do a timer, a quick timer every 5 seconds.
But I mean, I know mine's gonna just wrap this out. So.
Oh, okay. Well, she's confident.
I'm very.
Okay.
Keep tapping.
All right.
Great all day. We was in gifted and talented, which means we're
great. Gifted and talented.
We're great.
So guess what?
We're great.
This is school for the arts.
Yeah, this school for the arts. You feel me? Come on now.
Man, that's Emerson.
Right.
We are art. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's fine.
We're the true entertainers.
We're nationally known.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly. We are. No, y'all not. If you gotta ask it, if you gotta ask the question.
Wait a minute. I never heard of dating until I moved here, but that's okay.
It's okay, you know. Some of the best things are kept a secret. So anyway, so since they're so gifted and talented, we can let them go first.
Okay. 2-1-9. Okay, let's go. Start this timer.
Okay, let me see.
So we can show you what we made.
Let me get the timer up because
y'all ain't
about to be cheating. We gonna do 5 seconds.
Y'all, we right. Y'all gonna need some milk after this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, never cheats.
Let's go.
Sure.
Gratification.
Okay. How am I gonna do this? All right.
Okay, so first one. Name 3 places to buy lingerie.
Victoria's Secret, Macy's, and
okay, no.
What the heck?
All right, next.
Why would you be on mine?
5 seconds go.
This is well. Okay, should I take down how many he took?
Yeah, how many?
I said 2.
Okay, you said 2. So yeah, just tally it up.
Okay. Name 3 ways to avoid pregnancy.
Pull out, birth control condom.
Okay, they know quick. He gonna know.
I know that.
He's gonna take a whole day.
Clearly from experience.
We got money.
All right then. So
we can let y'all pick up because I feel like if the pressure's been on, put some of that on the date.
Nah. Y'all
come on, dating shows.
Whatever. All right. Well, let's get it. So all right then. You
ready? My fingers.
All right. So name 3 uses for your tongue.
Talk, taste buds, and eat pussy.
Come on now.
All right. Wow. Well.
Okay.
One for them. Ding ding.
All right.
Get that next one. We said, let's hit the next
one. We don't play no games.
Come on, man.
That's all right. This last one we gonna show out. I'm not worried. Let's go.
Sure. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. Name 3 romantic vacation spots.
Ooh, Dubai, Bali, and St. Bart.
Come on. We're ready.
Come on.
G.I. who?
I've been drinking all day.
G.I. Joke.
Exactly.
No, we only down one.
Okay, so go ahead.
We only down one. We alright.
Okay, so let's go. We're gonna hit this. Okay. Come on, we got the rest of these. Come on, Preston. We gotta come through. Right, okay, name 3 potential safe words.
What? But I don't even know.
No.
What? Potential safe word. Hold on. Now, what are we talking about? Safe word like sexual time or something else? G, what? Hold on. All right. Next question.
Just do some stuff. Like stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything.
I guess because I ain't got no safe words, man.
Clearly. Let me excuse my language. You said something. Oh my God.
All right. Next question.
Okay. Name 3 times fast is better.
Cars, traveling, speed.
That's it.
He got it.
I got it right.
Slow down. Her trigger finger's ready. Slow down.
Yes, I'm
Give me
real
my
ready.
point.
I'm real competitive.
Come on, it's y'all turn.
I need some safe words. I ain't never asked that question.
Okay, give me. Hey, lose. All right, go ahead.
Challenge I'm in the grove, Daddy.
All right.
You grown, you ain't got no safe words.
Here.
We
need good money.
All right.
Okay, I'm ready.
So name 3 things to take on a first date.
Shit, your wallet, a watch, and
Done.
It's okay.
That was Preston's question. That was Preston's question. I think we should have switched that.
It's cool. We're gonna pick it up.
Okay.
Which ones? Okay,
let's go.
Name 3 things you nibble.
Shit.
To take this.
We felt sorry, so we gave y'all that.
So what's it, tied up right now? Who we tied up?
Pretty much. We had 2.
And then he got all 3, so we had 8 points. He got 8 points right now.
He get all 3. He missed the last.
No, I'm talking about the first 2. We did the first 2 rounds, and he only did 2 this.
So what's the score right now?
So it's tied up, man.
Yeah, we're pretty much tied up.
They probably cheating this because all right.
He didn't answer these 2, and then he got these 2.
How many you got? We only got 1 more, right?
Right. That's what
5. Okay, cool. Okay.
All right, I'm ready for it.
It's our tiebreaker. G.I. stand up.
All right.
Every day. Okay. Lou Wallace. Name 3 attractive qualities in a person.
Smile, personality, characteristics.
Oh, he knew that one? Okay.
Stand up.
That's 219.
Say the best for last. I know how to win a game. That's how.
Okay. Well, you know what? It's cool. You know, we ended up picking that one card is somewhat similar. So let's go ahead.
That's cool. Once you go and take
It's okay. It's okay.
Man, it's my equal. Let's go. Okay.
So, all right. So name.
Yeah. We're trying to cheat.
Yeah. Let's go.
Name 3 assets of the opposite sex.
Lips, titty, ass.
Come on, God. Say that to me. And big booty bitch. I just.
Hey man, that's just good. That's great minds think alike. My brother over there. That's great minds think alike.
That was good, but we all know who the true winners are. You know what I'm saying? They in all day, every day, learning languages, the 937 all day, every day.
We really, truly, I'm so grateful that you guys showed up today to celebrate this.
Well, let's say here, at a time to unwind, there are no losers, so we actually have gifts for you guys, for both of you guys.
We love people.
Yes,
you know, to make it sound fun, you already know the gift I need, Just make it happen for me.
Oh my
God. Bro, throw the alley-oop for me.
We got some gifts for you.
Oh man, that's nice, man. I appreciate that.
Let me make sure.
Can we pull it out now? We gotta see it in the car.
Oh no, this is switch.
Okay.
Switch.
Oh, so y'all got different stuff? Oh man, hold on, no, his bag feel heavy.
No,
that's
spoiled in G-Way. We spoiled in Gary. We spoiled. We gotta have the best of it all.
Yes. So you guys can open it up.
Yeah, get in here.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
We had to leave the
wine glass.
We had to leave y'all with something.
Man, that's what's up. That's
okay.
Get your customized.
Right. Be fancy with a girl now. Right, I'll bring it to the crib. Turn around. My bad.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I appreciate it.
You
man.
guys
Appreciate that. Gratitude.
And we
Thank
honestly
you so much. We got a t-shirt in here too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely wearing this to work and out in the streets.
Hey, but you know what too? We still need that check because this is kind of free advertising.
Well,
this is free marketing.
Don't forget.
Bring us customers and we got you.
I mean that's cool. You know, I can be on the hunt with my t-shirt for my polygamy women. You know,
I'm done.
Not one but two. You know what? Hey, trademark that. Not one but two.
But definitely, I appreciate everything, man. It's been a different avenue for me.
Yeah.
But a very fun avenue, you know, to expand their mind and expand the I guess you could say the teachings of what some people need to hear. So it's been all love, even though this is the second go around. This really was the better go around.
Yeah.
But it's love and appreciate y'all for even having me on the show.
Thank you guys. And sharing with us. I really wanted to. Me and Corey really wanted to do this because we wanted to be a safe space for us to be open with each other. Like, you know, it doesn't matter at the end of the day about what nobody's doing. We should be able to come to a table and just talk.
I agree.
You know, we're doing the same things. We should be open to, you know, sharing and
these are conversations that need to be had. You know, if we could just be more open with these type of conversations, I think it just builds all around just better growth for our people, and that's what we are about the advancement of our people. So thank you guys, and just advertisements for us. So as you guys see that we got the time to unwind, we do customize, so we will actually be selling these on our website. So y'all technically are the first ones to get our merch. Y'all are the first.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah. Let's get it.
I'm gonna do this.
Yes, always nice when your people show up.
Yes. Come on, let's just one time for the one time.
Let me get some of that.
That's you.
So we can go ahead and take one last.
Tip that bottle up, girl.
Right, just one last little shot. But like I said again, thank you guys so much for coming out, and this is something that y'all really helping us to just like power our dream and what we're trying to do. So we appreciate you. So we gonna cheers today. And I really have a feeling that this is probably not the last time y'all gonna see them.